Hey guys, it's 681 Shadow, and today I'm going to be commentating over my battle against Henry. We actually just did this battle like 20 minutes ago. And so I brought Cophagricus, Rotom Heat, Suicune, Lendurus Eye, Cresselia, and Heracross. I recently traded John Prado for his Cresselia, and I traded away Tyranitar. And then Henry brought his Mega Latios, Skarmory, Azumarill, Amoonguss, Honchkrow, and Volcarona. And now I'm going to start the battle, and before I start the battle, I'm going to go get in the habit of saying the result. Before I start the battle, it's a 2-0 by me, and I'll start the battle. So here, let's turn the music on. It may be a bit loud here. Let me load on OBS real quick. Okay, there we go. So basically, he sets up a sub, and I switch it to Suicune from Cophagricus, and he sets up a sub. So we both start Calm Minding. And I'm like, okay. And then I take out the sub because I didn't know what he wanted to do, so I wanted to take out the sub so it could be safer. So he Calm Minded again, and I scald him again to get the burn. I get the burn for his turn, which is good. He goes for a crit air cut. He goes for air cut and it crits. So that means if he's doing that, he's running super luck, which he is. And then I keep Calm Minding, and then so does he, so we can both do more damage and take hits better. And so now I decide to rest, and I think the air cutter is here. Yeah, he does, but he misses, which was really good for me. So now I'm gonna go for the sleep talk. Yeah, this took you too slow. Alright, there we go. But I get the rest, which is unfortunate. The air cutters me, it doesn't crit. And then I go for the sleep talk again, and I get the scald, which does decent damage, and it does not crit there either. And then now I'm going to wake up and use the scald to knock out his Honchkrow. Forgetting what that thing was called. I hope this music isn't too loud. But anyway, he goes into Amoonguss, and I automatically switch out to Cresselia. He uses Clear Smog, which doesn't do that much, but it was meant to remove my stat changes. Then he switches into Volcarona, and I Side Shock the Volcarona, which is a critical hit. Then I switch the Cresselia out to Cophagricus, and then the Volcarona will U-turn. I believe he's going into his... Yeah, he went to his Amoonguss. He Toxics me, and then I Will-O-Wisp him. So he's burned and I'm poisoned. And now I believe I Shadow Ball? Oh no, yeah, he predicts the switch, so he Spores. And I Shadow Ball him, gets a Spinef drop. Then I knock off here. Oh no, he Synthesis, and then I use Knockoff to knock off his leftovers. So I'm doing pretty well. So then he switches into Latias. I Shadow Balled, which was pretty good. Yeah, I know it's Mega, so I'm not gonna knock off. And then he Megas, and he used Calm Mind. So I used Pain Split because I felt like he was gonna switch, but he didn't, which is a bad play on my part. I should have Shadow Balled. And then I went to my Cresselia. He used Side Shock, which didn't do that much damage. And then now he's gonna start Calm Minding, and I'm going to do the same. And then basically we Calm Mind for a bit, and then I get hacks by getting a freeze with Ice Beam on second Ice Beam, which was really lucky on my part. So that's the first one. And then he roosts here. Yeah, he roosts here. And then I Calm Mind. And then he Calm Minds again. We're both Calm Minding. I may do it here. I think I Ice Beam here. Oh no, I don't. I Calm Mind again. Then he starts using that, and then I Calm Mind again. And here's where I Ice Beam. So he Shadow Balls does decent damage. Actually, no, I predicted that it Moonlighted, and now I Ice Beam and get the freeze. After he Shadow Balls. There we go. Ice Beam, freeze, which was very lucky, considering it's 10%. And then I just kept Ice Beaming him to take out the Latios. So far I have two of his Pokemon out. Then I could keep going to kill that, to knock that out. And then that Pug Buzzes me, but I take it out with Actually, a Moonlight first, then I take it out with I think it was Psyshock I used, yeah. Then he goes for the Skarmory, I Ice Beam. Doesn't do enough to kill and doesn't freeze, so he Whirlwinds me into Suicune. And then I just Scald with the Suicune to knock out the Skarmory. And now he's gonna switch into the Azumarill. I Scald the Azumarill. I'm trying to get the burn here, but that doesn't work. He misses the Play Rough, which is really good. Because this is Banded Azumarill with huge power. And I don't get the burn again, which is very saddening. And that did a ton of damage, so I had to rest here because I knew that the Play Rough would probably kill me. The Play Roughs, it does a bit less than half. And I get the Scald with the Sleep Talk, and it still doesn't burn. So I'm like, so at this point I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch Suicune out. I go with a Rotom. Rotom, he gets hit with a Play Rough, does a lot of damage. Then he goes into a Moongus, I Volt Switch. Then I go to Cresselia. Then I Psyshock the Amoonguss, which does a ton of damage, and he Spores me. Every year I try to wake up, but I don't wake up in time. I believe Cresselia goes down here. After this is Azumarill. Think it Play Roughs or it knocks off. It hits knock off twice, and then it's over for poor Cresselia over here. So there goes the 6-0, but that's okay. I wasn't gonna get it anyway because this is a tough opponent. I started discharging here, and then he should have Synthesis here, but instead he put me to sleep, in which the burn killed him. He may have thought he had leftovers still because of memory, but you know. And then he docks up the Rotom, and the Cofagrigus come out. I give him Mummy, so he no longer has superpower. And then I go into Heracross to knock him off. I do a lot of stacking here, which wasn't too good for differential, but I'm still in first for the entire league. I knock off, so he could have, so I could get away his Choice Band. And I switch Heracross out, and I sack off Suicune. I probably should have stayed with Heracross because it may have done something. And Suicune, I get the Calm Mind from the Sleep Talk, which wasn't that good. If I would have gotten the burn too, I may have actually lived that. I don't know. And I go to Lando, and Sludge Wave, and then that was a good game. So that's it for that battle. Thank you all for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you all in the next video.